Sit down on the bed. Kirsten has to have some kind of help with almost everything in life.
My mom's basically just bedbound, and I can't talk to her about her food and her eating portions, or she'll get really, really offended.
Not done. Food is filling a void. That's the only thing I have left. I don't know what I am without it.
So you're 612 pounds. What's the heaviest you have been?
This is the heaviest. It's not funny, Nico. I'm trying to eat healthy, but Nico just eats whatever he wants. So it's hard to keep my mind off of food. Nico makes it so much harder to get my life back on track. So I told my mom it was time for Nico to go back to Washington. Bye, Fatty Two-Shoe. I've messed up so much of my life, and I'm trying to fix that now. I missed out on everything, but I can't change it now. I can only try to get better.
You've really changed a lot since I've left.
I love you.
I love you too.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sean back, and I don't know if you remember Kristen. I did her a video like a little over a year ago or something like that, and I remember I titled it Kristen Hates Life because she was crying a lot during that episode and kind of just going through it emotionally. And then on top of that, she had her son Nico, and she was struggling with Nico sitting there eating Doritos in front of her and her wanting to go full demon time on him and practically ready to rip her shirt off, go like full Hercules for some Hostess. Like, she was mad. I haven't seen anybody that mad at a kid in a long time just for eating something. But I guess she thought he was like tormenting her. So yeah, I titled it She Hates Her Life. So I wanted to see where she went from there, what exactly was going on in Kristen's life. But she lost 171 pounds by the end of the episode. And she was at, I think, 442. Yeah, I think that's what it just said. But yeah, let's check it out, see where Kristen's at.
It's been about 10 months since I've had my hernia surgery, where doctor now removed part of my stomach. And my life is a lot better now. I've lost a lot of weight, and as my body changes, I've been able to do a lot more.
Still rocking. This is Dr. Now's, Chubby Castle. I swear he has to own these apartments. Every 600-pounder goes there. We got the prayer beads. We're praying away some pounds. She's got no sheets on her bed, so right up my 600 alley.
So I feel much more capable of doing things on my own. Getting around, doing chores, bathing myself. It's been a huge change since when I was 612 pounds. And my mom and my kids had to take care of me. I still don't go out and do stuff, but I'm not sitting in my room being miserable like I was. But
make no mistake, she was pretty damn miserable, but I guess it's a little different when somebody's not bumping their knuckles against your brown balloon knot or anything.
I still have my problems. I get tired pretty quickly and my legs start hurting. I'm done cleaning the kitchen. Then all I want to do is get off my feet. So I know I still have a lot of weight to lose to feel better, but my life is better than what it was.
She's still giving that 1,000-yard stare. Like, she's doing better. She's in so much of a better place. I just don't know if she really believes that yet, or is she still stuck in the same mentality? Because it's really hard to get out of, honestly.
I see you got the dishes all done. Yay.
And a
Physically, I can see a big change in Kirsten. I mean, 200 pounds is quite a bit. Just the changes of her wanting to do a little bit more is positive to me. In the past, she has relied on people doing things for her.
And you guys notice that she just looked at her toes. It's like, we missed them. Oh, my old friends, my toes, where have you been?
Instead of taking care of herself, and she's in a lot better shape now to do things for herself.
I'm really excited about all the new changes that are part of my life. So the only frustrating thing right now is I feel like my mom is pushing me to do too much right now. And when I get to that point, things can get tense between us.
Look, your mom's not pushing you. The problem lies with you not pushing yourself, because I was scared to do it at first too. You're stuck in that mentality. That's what I'm talking about. It's so hard to snap out of and tell yourself that you can start doing things because you're physically in a better place, because you're just so defeated from before that. You don't believe in yourself yet. You have to believe in yourself.
I'm hungry. You can make chicken taco meat.
I hate to break it to you, but you're going to go in there. Oh, baloney. Get your butt.
Uh-oh, Mom's had a couple bologna sandwiches. Damn, she's got skinny legs for being a keg up top, huh? What? Oh, I'm hungry. Haven't heard that on my 600-pound life before.
Right in there.
I don't know how to make it, Mom.
We're talking about independence here, girl.
I only know how to boil the water and the chicken, and I don't know how to make the rest of it. You made me like this, Mom.
No, I didn't.
Your fault.
Get your butt in here. Now you're pissing me off.
I also refuse to believe somebody that got up to 612 pounds can only boil water, because if you were on the boiled water diet, we wouldn't have been in this friggin' position.
I love Kirsten, but I have no desire to take care of her my whole life. And I think that Kirsten is capable of being independent. So it's time for me to go back home because my family needs me there too. Get in here. So.
I don't know. I'm not sure she can function on her own. Like, I understand the mom's gotta go, but she seems very childish, but I'm rooting for her.
I just feel that she's just gonna have to force herself to do some things that maybe she's not real comfortable with.
It's not my fault if the stove catches on fire. My mom has decided it's time for her to go back to Washington in a few months. And part of me is scared because this is a big deal to be 2,500 miles from anybody and be here by myself.
Yeah, she's gonna burn this place down. No other fat person's gonna have an apartment once Smokey the 600-pound bear gets done with it. At least she's got a fire extinguisher right there, though.
I wish I could go back to Washington now because both of my kids are there and I really miss them. 1 packet or 2 packets of seasoning? 2. But I can't give up at this point. I need to stay in Houston until I get my next operation.
I wouldn't want to give that boiled chicken water to a dog, let alone eat it my damn self.
There, look at that.
Oh, that don't look bad. She's a chef.
And I want to get approved and have my operation before she goes. Because even though I can do a lot more on my own, I still rely on my mother for a lot.
I just realized her mom kind of looks like Guy Fieri.
Like driving me to the doctors or to the grocery store. Also, my mom still cooks a lot of the meals. But thankfully, my meals are pretty simple now on this diet.
Oh, shoulder puppy.
A year ago, I was eating all day long. And now it's like I'm only eating twice a day. I'm not snacking. I don't eat no carbohydrates. It's just vegetables and lean meat. That's it. So I'm working.
But do you notice how quick she's still shoveling? This was a strategy I had after surgery because you're supposed to eat slow. But if you eat really fast like that and roll your eyes in the back of your head, you feel great. But no, it fills you up so much faster if you just eat that fast.
Working hard because I know I need to be able to get my full bypass here soon, so I don't start gaining. I'm going to see Dr. Now in a month, and even though he hasn't given me a goal I need to hit to get bypass, he told me if I keep working on my emotional issues and keep losing weight, he'll approve me for the surgery. So I'm going to stay focused right now because I want to succeed.
Did you tell him about the whole fire diet thing you're doing where you risk burning down the house unless you just boil everything? Because boiling everything is going to get old really fast.
I'm going to see Dr. Now today to see if I'm approved to get my gastric bypass operation. I've continued to lose weight. You know, it's slowed down a lot this last few months, but I'm still losing weight. I'm not gaining.
It's also crazy to me that people go get the sleeve and then get the bypass like after the fact. Like the sleeve should be more than enough if you control yourself.
Hopefully he'll be able to schedule my weight loss surgery now. But I'm not even going to get hopes up.
Why?
I know my weight loss is slowing. And thinking about my mom leaving and me being on my own is giving me a lot of anxiety. But for right now, she agreed to stay a little longer. Because if I get my surgery, I'm going to need help recovering.
You can practically see like the anxiousness just dripping out of Kirsten with every step and every breath. She seems like she's nervous to even just walk in here right now, which, yeah, if your weight's slow and you walk into Dr. Now's office, that's going to be a little scary. But you got to have hope. If you don't have hope, you won't be successful. Be hopeful for anything in a day. Wake up. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new start. You're undefeated for that day.
So I really hope that's what happens.
Hope.
Because if I don't get it today, my fear is my mom will just go back home. And I'll be on my own now. I'm not even sure where I'm going to live once my mom leaves. I feel like everything is just going wrong and falling apart right now. So I really need to get approved today so things can start going right.
I got news for you. The curb is not that friendly to chubby people. That's gonna be a rough night's sleep if she ends up homeless on this thing over Hostess.
At my last appointment, I was 442, and I'm supposed to be losing 15 pounds a month. So that means I need to be at 412 today.
Okay, that's a hell of a lot more progress than she was letting on. I thought she was at home pounding whole trays of lasagna the way she was talking.
Okay. That's not good.
Wait, what?
The numbers are getting less and less every time I come in. So I just want to get this over with. And I'm guessing Dr. Now won't be happy. But
didn't she just say her goal was 4 pounds less than that? So I thought she was still doing okay. Like, yes, maybe should it be a little bit faster at this point? Yeah, because what, she's still in the 400s?
I'm doing the same thing that I was doing, so it's just getting a little discouraging.
You give Lord a bad
How
name.
you all doing?
Good.
All right. So you down to 416 today. All right. So you lost 26 pounds in the last couple of months.
I have.
Not quite 30, but close. So your weight loss is slowing. How's your diet going?
It's going good. I'm just eating twice a day. I'm eating a lot of vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, but if she was eating twice a day, you would think the weight would be falling off because she's not that far out of weight loss surgery. So it should be still relatively easy at this point. She should be below 300 before she starts slowing down like that.
But it's like a large portion of it.
So how's your activity?
I'm getting better. I have been getting out of the house more and walking, doing stuff. I've been doing exercises in my room.
Well, you have been making good progress. And so far, you lost 196 pounds, which isn't bad. So how do you feel
I'm
losing
feeling a lot better. I can go shopping now and not have to. I can actually walk in the store and do stuff, and I can buy clothes off the rack.
Okay, well, you've been...
Which you wouldn't think is a big deal until you realize you're sitting there at 600 pounds and thinking about walking to the back of Walmart and realizing that you can't do that. So I understand why she's struggling to get out of that mindset, but she's going to have to get over that, or else she'll never reach her goals like she deserves to.
staying on track and you've been doing well. And you're only 4 pounds off your goal, which could be a normal fluctuation of weight. But I need to make sure before I feel you're ready to have surgery and get your full bypass. So I want you to stay on track this next 2 months and lose another 30 pounds. And if you do that, when you come back, I will approve you. Sound good?
Okay.
So increase your activity, stick with the diet, and we'll see you in 2 months.
Okay.
But I'm really worried, like, the second her mom's gone, she's just going to spiral because she's not going to want to cook. She says she can't. She's going to start a fire. And then her son, she has a son too. So hopefully she does better for her kids and doesn't start eating all these damn Sour Patch Kids again or something.
Thank you.
All right, you're doing great. I'm proud of you, okay?
Yep.
All right.
Thank you. That's why I didn't get my hopes up.
Well, you are losing weight good. Maybe you don't need that
Well,
surgery.
I know. I don't know.
Kirsten is doing very well. She has come a long way. She has overcome her depression and has been making good progress despite her struggles.
But does she look like she's overcame it? Because I think she's still struggling very much with that, which heart goes out to you if you're struggling with depression. It's a monster and a half. But I mean, learning to love yourself is a hard thing to do for somebody that struggles with depression. She still looks pretty sad to me.
She should have lost 30 pounds this past one, and she's very close to that. So my only concern is if she's slowly starting to overeat again, or if this is just a minor fluctuation of her weight loss. But if she maintains the same progress over the next 2 months, then I feel confident that she's still working hard, and I will approve her to have weight loss surgery, because that...
She looks like she's really struggling to walk still for somebody that's lost 200 pounds. It looks like she just got, like, murdered by a mechanical bull. Like, she is walking, like, bow-legged as hell. These mothers have a pizza in the background. What are you doing sabotaging this guy? That's another guy from My 600-Pound Life, right? I think that's another contestant. I can't remember.
I do
Contestant.
think she's gonna need that for the long term with how much she struggles. But if she doesn't, it means that she's starting to get back into temptation and starting to overeat. And we can do the bypass if she's going to start gaining.
I'm obviously frustrated. I got my hopes up that I was getting bypassed today, but I'm not even.
But you thought he was going to pull you in the operating room right now whenever you're going to Taco Bell Temptation Island when you leave here? Like, she's losing weight, okay? So maybe she'll probably get the surgery. I think she can do that much.
I'm gonna get down about it because I am losing weight. That's all I can hope for, you know? I'm just gonna keep doing it day by day and just keep working on myself little by little.
Right.
And hopefully I finally get approved next time.
Nothing wrong with that. You woke up this morning, you're undefeated. The only hole you can't dig yourself out of is the grave. Believe in yourself a little more. Have that hope. You need that hope in order to be successful, especially if you're somebody that's been on the other side of 400. Like, you know how hopeless that feels. And you're not judged by your weight, but you are judged by what happens whenever all hope feels lost. That's the moment that I'm going to see what you're made of. And hopefully she's made of good stuff and not just wiggly. 1 year, 3 months now.
My mom and I made a deal. She's agreed to stay for a month or two to help me move out. If I agree to work my hardest to do everything I can to get approved for gastric bypass. So my mom found an aquatic therapy trainer at a local pool, and I decided to give that a try and see how it goes.
Hey, great. We're going to do the Not So Little Mermaid. That's a great friggin' idea. She needs a little bit of water therapy. I mean, therapy can help a lot of people that are struggling with depression like she is.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Hannah.
Nice to meet you.
Hi,
Good to
sailor.
meet you. Hi.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Hannah. Nice to meet you. All right, ready to get started?
Sure.
All right.
I'm really hoping that being in the pool makes it easier for me to move.
It
I have
should.
such a bad hip and knee pain that normal exercising hurts too much. Getting in the pool is such a weird feeling. Almost immediately, I could feel the weight come off of me.
Man, pools work wonders for people that have like bad joints and stuff like that. So yes, like she was walking, I thought it was a mechanical bull injury. Turns out, morbid injury. Had nothing to do with a mechanical bull at all.
I was a little scared at first, but as I got into it, I really liked it. But at the same time, I feel like I got a good workout.
Let's do 50 butterfly kicks. And so this means you have to come and work out every day.
Can't. That's just too much.
Tuesday, Thursday.
That might work.
There we go. That might work.
I'm working
I told you guys, she's telling herself she can't. I can't. If she's not believing in herself, she's not going to get anywhere with this.
my hardest to hit the goal that Dr. Now said I need. And I have 1 more month before then to lose as much as I can. And maybe if I finally get approved then, my mom will stay even longer to help me through that. So a lot is riding on me hitting my goal at this next visit. Because I know it's going to be a lot harder in so many ways if I don't.
Look, I'm happy the mom's there supporting her, not moving out, but do you guys think that it's playing with her mental a little bit to think, oh, mom's gone, mom's coming back, mom might stay if I lose weight? Yes, she's a grown-ass woman. Should she need her mom? No. She's fully capable at this point, if she tells herself she is.
Because I worked hard these past 2 months, even though I'm under a lot of stress.
Nice.
And I have to move, and my mom's only staying another month to help with that. So if on top of all this I'm still not getting surgery, then I may just be back to Washington with her. And my mom agrees that it's probably for the best if we go back.
Of course she does. What's there in Washington that you're missing out on? Work on you, work on yourself, stay here. You don't need to be attached to your mom anymore. You're an adult. Like, I get that you're scared to be alone, but sometimes our greatest growth comes when it's just us and our thoughts.
Because why find a new place and take on the burden of that? If I'm not going to make any more progress or ever get the surgery, and if this is all for nothing, then what's the point? So it's now or never. But I was 416 the last time I was here, and Dr. Now says I should be losing at least 15 pounds a month. So that means I need to be below 386 today to hit my goal. So I hope that's what I did.
Okay, so she dropped 28 more pounds down to 388. So she is like very consistent. Even though her mom keeps saying, I'm leaving, I'm staying, it's probably messing with her a little bit. She's already struggling with depression. Be happy.
That's pretty much the same thing I did last time.
You still did something.
But I don't know if Dr. Now is going to think that's enough or not. Because I don't know.
I don't think you saw what Michael did with the marshmallow fluff earlier. That little mother there was greasing up his whole body.
What to do anymore, and I can't keep doing this. And it's getting too hard. So I have to get approved today. But I'm scared right now, and I don't know what's going to happen.
I feel like months like this are the months that tell me gastric bypass is the tool that is going to help me make sure that I'm not going to gain the weight back.
Yeah, but the tool that's going to help you is going to be you more than anything. Believe in you. Like, yes, the surgery is going to help you. Fat Freddy Krueger is going to come in here and chop out something, you know? But believing in yourself is going to get you so much further. Confidence is the biggest tool ever when it comes to weight loss. Be confident. Be a prick if you need to be. Be whatever, right? But believe in you more than you believe in anything else.
Come in.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
How y'all doing?
Okay. I didn't do very well this time.
Because I didn't get to my goal.
But you're close, only 2 pounds off. And that's better than last time. And on top of that, you lost total of 225 pounds, which is okay. And sometimes you get a plateau and then you lose weight. Because you've done all this without any weight loss surgery. So stop being so hard on yourself.
She might be the most negative person I've seen on this show in a long time. Like, yes, there's a lot of negativity floating around. She's beating herself up before she even gets in the fight. It's driving me nuts a little bit.
You're doing well and you're staying consistent. And because of that, I think you're ready for your next step.
Okay.
So I'm approving you for your weight loss surgery.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Be happy.
That's going to help you to lose more weight.
Yes, but the only issue is I'm moving in a month.
You're moving?
Yeah.
That wouldn't be good to do while you're recovering. So we'll wait until right after that.
Okay.
And in the meantime, don't get too relaxed. Stay on track and keep with your diet and exercise. And we'll keep moving forward with you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, you're going to do good. I'll see you later.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Look, do I understand that the mom has a life back in Washington? Probably. Do I also understand that it's saving her daughter's life for her to be here cheering her on and kind of there while she recovers and goes through surgery? Also understand that. I don't know if she can give up a couple more months. I understand it might be a little selfish. But at the same time, I think most moms would jump into a burning building to save their kids.
I think Kirsten is doing well. Her weight loss has been steady and consistent for a while now. And even though it is slowing, she's still losing around what she should, being on 1,200 calorie a day diet. So she's doing what she needs, and weight loss surgery will be an important next step for her to be able to lose more and stick to it and help get her to her target.
She's even starting to walk better now that she's lost this much weight. It reminded me of this joke I used to tell in middle school. It's like, why did the blonde cowgirl walk bow-legged? Because her blonde cowboy boyfriend liked to eat with his hat on. That's a stupid joke.
I'm really kind of shocked. After last visit, we thought that she wasn't going to be a candidate. So I'm just kind of trying to get it through my head how we're going to work all this out.
I'm completely surprised right now. I did not think that Dr. Now was going to tell me that weight loss surgery was possible. So I don't even really know what to think.
But I have to figure out a lot now. So I'm excited, but I'm also really scared and I'm not sure what I'm going to do.
You're going to get the surgery. You're going to do amazing. You're going to stop telling yourself you can't do everything and that you're not worth it and you're all these negative emotions that are running through your head. You're going to believe in you. It's going to go great and you're going to be a wild success story. Why can't you just tell yourself a version of that? Something like that. Just once in a while.
My mom is going back to Washington with Dad tomorrow, and I'm going to stay here in Texas so I can get my weight loss surgery in a few weeks. My mom and I have found an affordable hotel for me to stay at for the next month or two.
I'm not happy about having to move into a hotel, but the apartment is just too expensive. My mom
There's no way a hotel would be cheaper, though. Paying on a nightly basis? Are you paying by the hour? Is it one of those friggin' hotels?
has been here almost a year and a half. She misses my dad and she misses my kids because she pretty much helped raise them since they were little.
I forgot about that.
It's a long time to be away from your life. I just wish my mom wasn't leaving. And there's a part of me that just thinks I should quit and go back home now with her.
Okay, so I totally forgot that she was raising her kids and she had a husband back home. I totally forgot about Kirsten's dad altogether.
Sit down a minute.
Yeah, that's fine. I gotta
Puppy
go.
pads? What?
But then why did I do all this and suffer if I'm just gonna throw it all away? Just stinks.
I'm needed back home, and financially, it's been a burden because we've kind of paid for everything for her to be here.
Yeah, hot damn. A whole year out there in Houston whenever you're trying to run 2 different households? Yeah, I can imagine that's a bit of a financial burden. That sucks.
Is there any way that you could come down for the surgery when I get it?
I can't. You should have a pretty quick
I already know
turnaround
that
time.
because I didn't have that big of a problem after my hernia surgery.
What do you get snappy for? Why don't you start making some damn money? Start twerking on a webcam or something, yelling from the window to the wall till my fupa smacks me in the balls.
Okay, give me a hug. See you when I get back to Washington.
What?
Well, I'll talk to you on the phone, so.
I'm not calling you.
Lose the attitude.
Bye.
Okay, goodbye.
I'll be fine.
You'll be good. You'll have a good surgery. You'll get that weight off you, and everything will be fine.
Okay.
All right. Okay, I love you. Bye.
I love you too.
Well, this level of frustration's got to go. She was down here a whole year. I was also thinking like she could stay a little longer, but at this point, you're just gonna have to go over here and cuddle with a teddy bear or something. Struggle cuddle your teddy bear till you're friggin' happy.
It would be nice if I could still be here for Kirsten because I started this journey with her, but I think that she's going to be just fine.
I know in the past I did get used to my mom doing everything for me.
You can't see what?
The bench, Mom! Is
Okay, you're fine. It's right under you.
I need over!
Oh my god, I forgot about this scene. The bench, Mom, the bench. Like she's freaking the hell out.
Which way? This way. Sit down. You're fine. You're fine.
But that time is up. I know if it gets too hard, that I'm just gonna have to quit and go home. And then that will mean I'll start gaining again. And I'll end up back over 600 pounds. And I'm just really scared.
No part of that means that you have to start gaining weight just because you went back home. Just because you don't get the bypass don't mean you can't just stay there, at least maintain that friggin' weight. Like, it shouldn't be that hard. You shouldn't have all this ranch and soda and stuff or whatever, but you could definitely maintain your weight. You're not going to necessarily gain. You're losing weight pretty consistently. I don't like it.
Today I'm finally getting weight loss surgery. And I'm glad that it's happening, but I don't really feel like it's something to celebrate right now. Because I'm still
Nobody told you to break out the funfetti cake or anything. Just do your thing.
doing this on my own and I'm alone.
Yeah, me too.
None of my family came down for this today. And I feel like I'm completely abandoned. And there's no one I can go to for support. So that's making this all a little hard. And putting my nerves on edge a little bit.
Okay, but we're trying to get the surgery so we can support ourselves on our own damn hip, all right? I was alone too. It was the Rona going on when I had the surgery. So I'm sitting there watching Ghosted on my phone on YouTube, talking to all the nurses, joking around. And then there's some old guy next to me like, who's that guy next? Like everybody. I talk to everybody. It's one of the things that drives my girl nuts. Why do you think everyone's your friend? I just like to talk to people.
I've worked really hard to get here. But all I really want is to get this over with. Because I'm scared if I think about it too much, I'll just chicken out and go home.
Can't do
So
that.
I'm not thinking about anything, and I just want to get this all behind me.
All right, so Jedi mind trick away the fat, El Pollo Loco.
So this is going to help her to eat a lot less and get full much quicker. But once she recovers, we have to determine what the next steps are for her. Because she let me know right before surgery that she live on her own with no support, and that's not good. Because she can't be on her own during recovery to prevent her from doing too much. But also,
All right, look, yes, this is her first time alone, and she's already throwing it out there. Like, I think she wants her mom to come back, which I get. She's alone. It sucks, but you can do stuff for yourself. You're a big girl now. Like, you can do that. Believe in yourself. Just start doing for yourself, not directly after surgery. But yeah, I guess the mom has to come back or she has to go to her.
so loneliness play a significant part after the procedure because it makes the temptation to overeat greater. So if we send her home, she could end up in a very bad situation. And we need to prevent that.
Yeah, I mean, you're one loneliness bout away from making friends with a nutty buddy, and you can't do that when you just lost your stomach. My tears don't fall, they
I've been out of
crash
the hospital
around me.
for about a month now. Dr. Now arranged for a care assistant to help me for a little bit after I got back to this hotel. But after a couple weeks, I recovered enough to do everything on my own again.
Nice.
And I've been alone since then. I'm truly miserable and lonely, and I have to do everything on my own now.
Bro, you've been alone for like a month. If that, you had a care assistant. Like, I get it. Being alone's not fun, but I don't know, make some internet friends, download Tetris, play Pokemon Go. I don't know. Watch one of my YouTube videos. Talk to me. I'll be your internet friend.
And I'm done with it. And at this point, I can't do this any longer. As much as I know that Dr. Now won't like this, I just think I need to go home. So I'm going to tell him at my next appointment if there's no issues with my recovery or my health, then I'm headed back home to Washington.
I think she just misses her friggin' mom, which, like I said, shout out to all the moms out there. I know I told you guys I'll do a community post and like interview my mom. I'll take the top questions, whatever, all that stuff. But I mean, if you guys want to see it, so leave a like, let me know if you want to see it. I guess if I get like 10,000, make it 15,000 likes on this video, I'll do the interview with my mom finally, like I've been promising you guys. So, yep, being a YouTuber for a second, beg for likes.
I tried to do this on my own, but I just can't. I need my family, but I'm not sure what that's going to mean for me on Dr. Now's program. But all I know is that I can't keep doing this. So this is something I have to do, no matter the cost.
I mean, Dr. Now's not going to let you go anywhere as long as you get pinch an inch. So you're kind of screwed. So you got to hang out here until you get perfectly healed or just hightail it back to Washington, I guess. All right, 1 year, 7 months.
Today I'm headed back to see Dr. Now for my next appointment. And I'm really nervous right now. Because I'm going to tell him I have to go back home to Washington. And I don't think he's going to like that.
Yeah, he's not going to like that. Little John in the thick thigh, boys, is not going to want you to leave.
But I'm moving back to Washington because I want to be with my family. I want to be with my kids. I'm tired of being here by myself.
And I'm hoping if I'm making the progress I need, that it will show Dr. Now that I'm going to be okay going back home.
Look, I think she'd be all right, but from this Where Are They Now, I forgot she even had a friggin' kid for half the time. She never talked about him at all. And all she did was argue with him in the first one because he was eating chips in front of her.
When I had my surgery, I was down to 386, and Dr. Now says I should be losing at least 15 pounds a month. So I hope I lost enough to hit my goal.
Okay. All right, 348.
That's really good.
Nice.
Which room? Number 5? Okay.
I'm really happy right now because I know the surgery's helping like I need. Because I'm making more progress than I was before surgery. And it wasn't as hard because the temptations weren't there.
I still think it's crazy that she got the second surgery, but great that it's working out good for her.
So I feel good about that number, and I hope Dr. Now does too.
Hello.
Hey, good looking.
How you doing, Kirsten?
What you got cooking? Broccoli.
All right, you done 38 pounds in 2 months today. So the surgery is helping you to make more progress and stay on track right now. And you're doing great. You almost lost about 270 pounds. Can you
Yeah.
tell the difference?
Yeah, I can.
Let's take a look at your skin and see how the extra skin doing in your stomach.
Ooh, Doctor, now you're gonna have to buy me dinner first. I'm on the Jello diet, baby. Jiggly.
So you're getting to the point that skin surgery is going to help you a lot
Yeah.
and get all that extra skin off and get your mobility better. And that's going to be a positive thing. So if you stay on track, you could be ready for that here in a couple of months. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Have you figured out your living situation yet and gotten out of the hotel?
I'm planning on going back to Washington next week.
I mean, thanks for the heads up. I'm your surgeon, but I guess I didn't need to know. F me, right? I just cut out the stomach and you just hightail the hell out of here and go back and play Twilight with some damn Twinkies. Put all the weight back on. I worked so hard to cut out of you, I guess.
Well, that is not good to hear. That's where you had all kind of psychological dependency to everybody.
Well,
and you
yeah,
get-
but I can't really afford to stay here anymore since my mom's gone, and I figured that once I got down to my goal weight, I would try to come back after I saved money so I could come back and see about getting the skin surgery.
Well, forget that. You can always do what I do in my spare time. Take pictures of my feet and upload them to my other, yeah, I guess don't search up the tiptoe tickler. You'll find me.
Well, you're almost ready
kidding.
to having your skin surgery, so this is
Maybe.
too close to go back and come back.
Yeah, but I don't know where I'm going to live. I'm living in a motel right now.
Well, I think going back to where you were highly dysfunctional is going to get you back to the same old habit. From my standpoint, going back to the same environment is not going to be the right thing to do. I think.
Look, okay, like I've been trying to figure her out this whole time, and I think she's just a negative person by nature. And I don't remember her whole backstory with her parents when she was like way younger, because they just didn't show that or whatever, or I didn't watch the whole episode before this. But she's deeply like troubled when it comes to stuff like that, like believing in herself and just like not sinking into these negative lows of lows. Like it's really easy to get down on yourself, and it's easy for skinny people to get down on themselves, fat people, whoever. Think highly of yourself, walk out the door thinking, man, I'm the shit, I'm friggin' awesome. Don't let other people drag you down, but most of all, don't let you drag you down. It's so easy to do. It's insane.
I think you need to stay independent and pursue what you're doing right now. Be proactive, change your life, and not to be dependent on the people that got you to be 600 pounds.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And here's the bottom line. You committed to be down here to do this. And if you're going to make a self-destructive decision like this, then it is your choice. But you won't be able to continue with the weight loss program.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Why don't you go visit and come back and do your skin surgery?
Okay.
I got news for you. If she goes back to Washington, I don't think she's coming back, because she doesn't function well by herself. She's made that very obvious. I don't think she would come back if she visited home.
You come back next month, we're going to be able to set a date for you. Right?
Okay.
You're going to lose about 30, 40 pounds of extra skin, and you'll be much closer to your target weight.
Damn.
Okay.
All right? Kirsten is making progress and doing well. But I don't think going back to Washington is going to be a good solution for Kirsten, because when she was there, she was highly dysfunctional, and she gained all the weight. She didn't care about anything, and going back to that environment will gradually get her back to the same attitude.
Yeah, but that lack of care for yourself is what lets you get the 600 pounds. That's not just a Kirsten thing. That's a all of us thing. None of us care about ourselves. You totally give up. Like, it's terrible. Yes. Are there people that are skinny that do this? Yes. I mean, it's not just a fat thing. It's not exclusive to the jiggly bits, but whatever.
Because very soon it will start to get harder for her again. And at that point, if she is back in her old environment without accountability and support, she will start to gain again. All right? I'll see you when you come back for your trip.
Okay. Thank
All right.
you.
All
Nice
right.
seeing you again.
You're doing great. I'm proud of you sticking with the program. I'll
Okay.
see you next month.
Okay.
hopefully she thinks it through and decides to stay and get skin removal. But she seemed very intense.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. From this look on her face, I think her making her way back to Houston, it's going to be harder than Stephen Asante in a McDonald's drive-thru. Like, it's just not going to happen. He's going to be bricked up. She's not, too hard for her to come back.
And on leaving. And I'm not sure if anything is going to change her mind right now. But we will see.
I know Dr. Now thinks I need to stay, but I just can't. I didn't want to argue with him, but there's just no way. And I have the surgery now, and that was the biggest thing I wanted.
No, he told me that I should go visit and then come back, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it on my own.
I told you. I mean, I guess if you love something, let it go, and if it comes back, it comes back. She got what she wanted, basically. She's like, oh, peace out. I got what I wanted. You don't need me anymore at all.
So I feel stressed out when he tells me I need to stay, because part of me knows that I do, and I want that surgery really bad, but and can't keep affording to live in a motel. It's not realistic. I have worked really hard to get this far, and it would really be if I went back and then ended up not coming back to get the skin removal.
But it is what it is.
Damn, now she's saying it is what it is. Her and Michael, this episode, it's split between the two of them. They're both like, it is what it is, whatever. 1 year, 8 months. Flying diabetic Delta.
It's 4 a.m. and I'm on my way to the airport. After almost 2 years in Houston, I'm finally moving back home to Washington. I haven't seen my kids in almost 8 months.
Damn.
I'm really excited to show them the progress that I've made, not just with my weight loss, but also how I've grown as a person.
Your kids should be very proud of you. You should be proud of you, though. Like, stop like trying to impress other people. Work on you. Focus on you. You're so worried about other people.
Being able to take care of myself while being all alone for 2 months, I was able to stick with my weight loss program.
How old are you?
Thank you. I never imagined that I would be at this point. When I started
Taking care of yourself for 2 months as an adult, I mean, congratulations. But yeah, I mean, I guess she came a long way from not being able to scrub herself and screaming about a bench underneath her grundle. But yeah, you can take care of yourself now. You're in a better place. Believe in yourself. Come on.
started my weight loss journey, I could hardly walk 20 feet.
Look at her go. Look at her go.
But now I can walk through this airport. I still get winded, but I've come a long ways.
Hercules. Hercules.
Morning. Okay, what all do you need? Okay.
Nervous.
I don't know.
The last time I was at an airport, the woman that was, I guess, I don't know, her bag behind us was vibrating. I'll let you figure out what the hell was vibrating in that thing, and I don't think it was a neck massager.
I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't flown in like 12 years.
Doing this is a big step for me today. But I'm sad because the fact I'm doing this today means I'm quitting Dr. Now's program, and that I'm likely not able to get extra skin removal. But I know down the road I can figure something out. And now
You don't quit Dr. Now's program. You just get temporary leave. He will drag you back with that lard lasso if it's the last thing he does.
now that I have the tools, I know that I'll be able to do this for as long as I need, even if I'm back home in my old environment. So I feel good about my decision, and I can't wait to get home to see my family.
I don't know, though. Like, I don't know if it's the best decision. It's the worst decision. Does she miss her kids? Sure. But she's... wherever she is, if she's not 100% working on her and her mental state and thinking she can do things, she won't go anywhere anyway. So it doesn't matter if she's in Houston or Washington. Puppy.
I've been home and back with my family for a couple months now, and it's been great. Being with my kids and my parents again has been amazing, and I feel like I'm making good progress still.
Actually, that's the first time I've seen her smile, I think, this whole damn episode. She hadn't been happy for a second.
I don't know my weight because I don't have a doctor up here yet.
What? Buy a scale.
But my clothes are getting baggier and baggier, so I figure that means I'm doing well. Right now, we're setting up to throw a party for my daughter.
I feel like I have a whole new mom. She can get up and do more stuff.
2 years ago, I wouldn't even have been able to think about getting up and helping with something like
I
this.
walk it out. I walk it out. Damn, I forgot about that leverage move with the cane. Hey, you were good at that. I never even tried that.
And I'm really happy and excited right now. And my plan is to stick to the diet and keep losing weight. And in a few months, I want to go back down to Houston to show Dr. Now my progress. And see if he'll let me get skin removal then.
Whoa, birthday party, not birthday suit. Chill the hell out here.
And I'm hoping if I worked hard and lost a lot of weight, he'd let me do that. But I'll just have to wait and see. But even if he doesn't say yes, I'm glad I'm back with my family. And it's been great showing him all my progress and how far I've come. And I know they're impressed by that.
Hey.
I do think Dr. Now would probably let her come down and get the skin removal as long as she had somebody there to kind of like help her with the healing and after progress and she hung around. Because there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong, like infection-wise with stuff like that.
Hey, happy birthday.
Go, shorty. It's your birthday. No cake because we were 600 pounds is on our birthday.
Oh my God, I've been seeing you so long.
You look awesome. Thank you.
So I'm really happy right now. And I'm optimistic that I can keep doing this. And I can make more progress right here at home like I need.
Oh, damn it. Here comes the cake. You better not touch this damn thing, okay? I'm sitting here singing your praises about how great you're doing and all, and you go right back here to the Twilight cake.
I don't know what the future holds, but I do know I'm happy to be here with my family.
Happy birthday to you.
Woo. Happy birthday. All right, I think that's it for Kirsten, but she did freaking great. I mean, she didn't seem really happy. A lot of down on herself, which is the stuff I hate. She didn't believe in herself. She didn't believe she could do anything by herself. So it was nice for her to at least spend a little bit of time by herself in Houston at the end there, whenever she had that last surgery. But she seemed to be on the right path, and she finally freaking smiled at the end. So way to go. Hopefully she got the skin removal surgery. But leave a like, leave a comment about Kirsten. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, if I hit that like goal, like I said, I'll interview my mom. I'll put up a community post. Let you guys ask whatever questions you want. But follow my other socials, Seanofsteelyt with some underscores. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'll see y'all later. Bye.